Happy, amazing Thursday. It's Leo in the house again and again and again. Guys, I made a commitment to social media in a way that I've never done before. And it is my duty and obligation to bring value to everybody's life who comes in crossroads with my content. So, if you're in life and you're struggling right now, trust, I've been there. We've all been there. We've all had struggles. We've all had adversity. However, my job is to help you get through it to become better and stronger, because your life is made up of a series of choices and behaviors and thought patterns and energy and emotions. So if one of those are unaligned, your outcomes in your life are very easily able to be skewed. And what do I mean by that? For example, let's say somebody's thoughts are negative, but they're trying to take positive action and they're trying to feel kind of good. It's not going to happen, because if you have negative thoughts, you're going to have negative emotions. And if you have negative emotions, it prevents you from taking the positive actions that you're supposed to be taking every single day. So it only takes one of them to be unaligned and you're screwed. I'm just speaking from my personal experience, because every time in my life where I look back over the past 5-10 years and I had the wrong emotions, or I had the wrong thoughts, or I had the wrong actions, my outcomes were completely messed up. I didn't get the outcomes I wanted, and life was confusing. So my advice to everybody: do your best and do whatever it takes to make sure that your thoughts are aligned with your energy / emotions and your actions. Because your personality is comprised of, it is combined of your thoughts, energy, and actions. Thoughts, energy, emotions, and actions. You put all those three together and you do the right stuff every single day, your life is going to be amazing. However, if you're not, if even just one of them's off, like I said earlier, it's going to cause a lot of havoc in your life. So what I do to make sure I get all those three in alignment, I remind myself, what thoughts am I thinking? And I observe myself. I just become aware of what kind of thoughts I think in my head. That's the first step. Then, after I become of the thoughts that I'm aware of in my head, I take a moment and think about, okay, on the chart of emotions and energy, which emotions am I feeling right now? And if for some reason the thoughts and the emotions are wrong, I quickly stop my thoughts and quickly just start to give thanks. The fastest way to raise your frequency and emotion is to just give thanks, say thank you, be grateful. And I know it may sound silly, it may sound goofy, however, it works for me. And what I do is I give thanks and I think about it, I'm like, wow, you know what? I would have loved to have these problems back then. Because the fact that I even have these problems is a blessing, because that comes to the territory of what I want. You know what I'm saying? So give thanks and be like, hey, be grateful you even have an opportunity to step into the arena. You know what I'm saying? With whatever you got going on. Because most people, they're just spectating and they don't even have a chance to have the thrill of being in the arena in life. So keep that in mind before you, complain about your problems or have negative emotions towards your problems and or challenges. Your challenges are just an indication that they're your calling. They're literally your calling. God, you asked God for strength, so he put a couple extra plates on your bench, if you know what I mean. Show him that you're strong and you're willing to struggle for it, because as you know, when a little bit of extra weight gets put on, there's going to be a little bit of struggle. So it's okay, I understand. You may have a little bit of struggle. However, that's if you pass this test, and if you win in this test with a positive attitude and grateful for your circumstance and grateful for whatever you got going on, count the 10 things you're grateful for. Stop focusing on that one thing that may not be going your way right now. We're just so quick to focus on one thing. This is how crazy human beings are. We have 10 positive things going for us, Yet we overstress and overfocus on one thing that may not be going our way. How ridiculous is that? Makes no sense. Completely illogical. If 90% is going your way and only 10% is not going, come on. What's wrong with you? Cheer up. You know what I'm saying? There's people in this world that don't have water. Okay? There's people in this world that don't have Escalades and live in Florida. There's people that don't live. There's people that don't have a loving relationship. There's people that don't have a what's it called? A beautiful crib. You know what I'm saying? There's people that don't have all kinds of stuff. Yet somehow we still figure out a way to be angry. How crazy is that? I think that's crazy. I think that's ludicrous. I'm just grateful. Whatever I got, I'm grateful. And that's how I keep my mind right. And when my emotions are in check, and my gratitude is on point, and my thoughts are on point, combined with my positive actions, the world just blesses me more. Because the universe can only give you what you're desiring at the deepest level if you're approaching everything from a state of gratitude and creation, not a state of victimization. The moment the universe notices that you're complaining, blaming, suffering, and victimizing yourself, that's the moment that the universe will cut everything off from you. However, the moment that you take responsibility, total responsibility, say, I'm responsible, and have gratitude in your heart, positive emotions, your frequency increases, things start to happen for you the way that they're supposed to happen for you in this world. And ever since I've been living like that and applying those principles, that's when my life opened up to me. That's when everything was good. Okay, I'm getting a call. Let's disregard that call because this live right now is very important for my people. Now, listen. I wasn't always like this. I didn't always have a strong mindset like this. There was times where even after I got the strong mindset, there was a period in my life where I got soft and I started to blame and complain and all other kinds of stuff that just non-manly things. I remember there was a period in my life where I regret. A part of my life, there's a good year and a half, 2 years that I regret after I got successful because the success made me a little soft. It wasn't the success that made me soft. I made me soft because I thought that because I was successful, I had a path to, I thought that I arrived. That's what I'm trying to say. Never think that you have arrived. You have never arrived. Success and abundance is a never-ending journey, and true happiness comes from daily progress every single day. Growing. You see, I'm going to show you in nature. So look at these trees right here. You see these trees right there? Take a look at these trees, everybody. These trees right here, they don't stop growing. They don't have negative emotions. They have more discipline than us. Nobody stops them from growing. They don't just stop at level 1 and stop growing. You know what I'm saying? But most people, they decide to just stop growing. They just find one comfortable spot and just stay there. How come? That's so strange, right? People think because they're humans, they're excused from putting in that work. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, for me, when I did that to myself, and when I wasn't giving my all, I realized that I had a lot of pain, and the universe will make you feel upset if you're not growing, because an indication of sadness, or an indication of, or if you're like, not feeling good, it's just because of a repeated neglect in yourself, not loving yourself, not making the right choices every single day. You know what I'm saying? So when you change from not making the right choices to making the right choices every single day, then your life becomes better. But you gotta become aware of that. You got to become aware. Awareness is the key. Now, most people, they quit at level 1. What's up, June? I'm going to invite you to my live, June. Accept my live invite. Hop on my live. Anyways, most people, they stick at level 1. And when they're stuck at level 1, they're confused as why they feel upset or they feel anxiety or they feel depression. What's up, June? What's up? Welcome to my live.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, just putting in that work. I wanted to do this live stream before I rocked and rolled for the main day. And just making it happen, you know what I'm saying? Welcome on. So tell me, what is one thing that you're grateful for today?
To wake up to see another day.
Wake up, that's all. Exactly. Amen. Amen. Most people don't realize how much of a gift waking up is.
No.
You know, every single day that we wake up, God is blessing us because we can do things that people who didn't wake up can't. You know what I'm saying? And there's so much you could do in a day that can bring yourself forward that most people just don't get. And I used to be a person that, well, over 8 years ago, like 9 years ago, I lived for the weekend. I needed to feel a lot of pleasure, needed to, drink a little bit, stuff like that. I needed to have a bunch of external stimulation in my life to feel happy. However, once you take away that external stimulation, guess what? The person is no longer happy. So people often confuse pleasure with happiness in their life. And when you confuse those, that's a surefire, super fast way to be upset and to live a negative life. So when you figure out that self-improvement, self-discipline, restraint from vices is what gives you self-love, and you repeat that over and over and over again, then you get to earn the happiness. The happiness is an earned thing, not a consumed thing. So that's what I learned over the past 8 years.
I agree.
I love it. I love it. If you agree, let's go. Let's go. That's what it's all about. So what's your plan for today? What you doing today?
I'm actually off. I'll return back to work tomorrow.
Oh, okay, good. Good. And you're in New York, right?
No, I'm in Hartford, Connecticut.
Hartford, Connecticut. So you're from New York, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So I remember because I heard your accent last night. I was like, wait a second. It sounds like you're New York, but I remember Hartford, too. That's right.
That's born and raised.
Yes.
All my feelings go to New York. I'm the only one in Hartford.
Hartford, love it. Love it. Let's make it happen. But yeah, hit me anytime you need me. I'm here for you guys 7 days a week. Everything is rocking and rolling. Make some proper choices, please, everybody. And remember, the moment that you start victimizing in your life and looking at external circumstances as a hindrance instead of an opportunity to challenge yourself and bring yourself up in life, that's the moment you lost. So look at every single thing in life, every single challenge, every single thing that comes to you every single day as an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to be better.
I agree.
I appreciate you, June. If you agree, you can live it. If you can celebrate it, you can have it. You know what I'm saying? So, please.
I'm not gonna celebrate it yet.
Let's go. But just please share this live. Whoever's on here, guys, on Instagram and Facebook, I'm live on both. Please share this live. Put it on your story. Share it on your page. Share it on your wall. My goal is to get this message out to as many people as I possibly can, because this is what the world needs. You know what I'm saying? And a little bit of help with their files too, of course. So, anyways, guys, thank you again for coming on. Wanted to give that message. I appreciate you. Hit me anytime. And y'all make it an amazing day. Make some proper choices today, okay?